I'm here with Jruzz, Sheikh, and the crew at Heritage Express, trying to learn more about the essence of Ramadan and learning more about the culture of the UAE.
As embarrassing as this may sound, it's true. Despite living here as a resident for a while now, I still believe I do not have a clear grasp of what the Holy Month is. Of course, like everybody else, I know the basics. Enough to get by and show respect to the culture and the expression of faith, but not enough to get a deeper appreciation of what it truly means. But don't you worry, because I am determined to fix this today. Now, to spice things up, I've decided to add a creative twist into this journey of understanding, if you will. I'm meeting up with Jruzz here in Dubai's historic district for another photo challenge. By the way, walking for 5 minutes under the heat of the sun, even just for 5 minutes, is not good for me. I guess I gotta change. There. Much better. Jay, what's up, my man?
Hey, bro, man.
Nice to
Been a while,
see
man.
you.
What's
Yeah,
up?
good.
Yeah, all good, man. And you know me, I'm always up for a challenge.
Well, I want you to take a series of photos that depict the essence of Ramadan.
Oh, man, that's brilliant, you know. Whenever I see Ramadan photos online, for me, they always feel and look the same, you know. They're all serious, dark themed, and religious, you know. Just wondering, maybe there's more about Ramadan we can discover here in our city.
That's what I think as well. So let's think about it. What do we know about Ramadan? Come on, quickly.
Well, during the day, you're supposed to fast.
Yeah, and it's the holy month, right?
Yeah, and Iftar.
Yeah, you break the fast and Iftar, and then it's a month of prayer
Yeah,
and
exactly.
reflection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
What else?
yeah, yeah.
You know what, Zay? I don't think we know a lot about Ramadan, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you're right, bro. I just realized. You know, I wish we could speak to someone that can give us more insights about Ramadan.
You know what? That's a good idea. And I think I know just the place.
Oh.
Let's go.
Okay, let's go, man.
Follow me.
I'm taking Jruzz to hands down my most favorite tour experience providers in the city, the Heritage Express. We meet up with Qasim and the crew and told them of our photo challenge and our need to know more about our chosen subject, Ramadan.
You are at the right place. You are here in Al Fahidi, and luckily I am with my colleague Sheikh. She is expert in culture. She is our ambassador. Whatever question you have, she will be happy to answer you.
We wasted no time and immediately asked Sheikh about the dapper man in uniform beside her.
The uniform that he's wearing is what police officers used to wear back in the day, back in 1971. And then we just wanted to depict that on the bus so you can have a full-on experience of the culture and the heritage.
That's awesome. I'm excited, Sheikh. Shall we go?
Yes, come on in.
All right, thank
Yeah.
you. After boarding the trolley, Sheikh started off by telling us what Heritage Express is.
So welcome on the Heritage Express tour. My name is Sheikh and I'm the cultural ambassador that you're going to be having. Basically, the Heritage Express bus is what we call a moving majlis. A majlis is a place where we gather around with family, with friends, with guests, and we just talk and sit and be with each other for long periods of time. So we want to give our guests a full-on experience of Emirati tradition, and we want you guys to feel it. Basically, we take you around the old city of Dubai, and while we're doing that, we want you to feel not just as customers, we want you to feel as guests in our own household. Hence the cushions, for example. Our cushions are what we actually do use in our houses when we sit around in a very old gathering, for example.
I guess that's what they call the Emirati hospitality. They're taking a portion of their house and put it on a trolley just to tourists and let us into their homes and into their culture. It's amazing. So Sheikh, we're here because we're looking for answers. We don't know a lot about the culture, let alone Ramadan. I was wondering if you could help us get some information.
Sure, I'll be happy to help you guys. So maybe we can go and sit in the back so we can talk more comfortably.
Could you tell us more about Ramadan? How is it for you?
So Ramadan is usually the month in the year where we fast for 30 days. A lot of people know the religious aspects of it, but not a lot of people would understand how it actually makes us feel. During that 30 days is actually when we feel more spiritual, we're closer to God. We're actually also closer to family. So we gather around with a lot of people, with our friends, with our families, and we stay actually up until dawn with them. Fasting is not just fasting from food and from water, it's fasting from bad behavior. So we cannot say, for example, bad things to one another, even if we're angry. It's the act of actually fasting from a lot of things that can enhance bad behavior. We look forward to this month. We go to the tailor. We have a lot of clothes done for this month for the gatherings that we're gonna do. We're supposed to get thinner during Ramadan and lose weight, but food does not help in the UAE. because we have good food here, believe
Exactly,
it or
yes.
not. We have good Emirati food. So yeah, this is basically what we do during Ramadan.
So we just got off the Heritage Express trolley and immediately Jruzz ran off to do his challenge. We just finished an amazing Q&A session with Sheikh. We did ask a lot of questions and she was very open in sharing her life and her culture to us. And that experience is something that you could get from Heritage Express. Just get on the tour and learn more about the UAE, not just the glitz and not just the amazing buildings, structures, and lifestyle, but also the culture and the people that live here. We're here now in the area where you could learn about different facets of life of the UAE back then, and there are facilities here that will help us see what it's like before. Okay, gotta put my mask on right now.
Alright guys, so right now we're here in Bedouin Camp, and here I'll try to capture the Emirati hospitality.
يا مرحب يا مرحب يا مرحبا يا شهر الإحسان يا مرحبا بالضيف الأجل يا مرحبا الساح.
There's also an area where you could check out camels. So if you haven't seen any camels before, this would be a good place to see them. And check this out, they've got goats too. I'm pretty sure there's a show that's happening here that gives what? What did you say? I have to check this out one day. Right now they're closed because they're only open during the weekdays. So many things to explore in this area. And check it out, a lot of them are free. I feel like I could stay here for days and explore. There are really lots of things to see and discover in this area. Welcome to 2021, my friends. Everybody's wearing face masks now. So we're invited to an iftar at the Sheikh Mohammed Center for Cultural Understanding, and they said to go at house 26 by 6:30. I wish I have a guide to use so that I could be more organized in showing you what it's like here. But right now I don't have anything, so I'm just winging it. Maybe one day, why not? Oh, I found it, house 26. Went to house 26 and we got the passes right here. Anyway, I'll just have to wait here until someone takes me to the residence where we will have iftar.
So we get into this house that has a large common area to help us get the Majlis feel. And as we wait for the call to prayer, which would signify the end of the fast, we were engaged by Mira, one of the cultural ambassadors of the center.
Really encourage an open conversation, as well as I want you guys to feel very comfortable as if this is your own house. This is one way for us to create a Majlis feeling. So when we break our fast today, we're going to have some Arabic coffee or qahwa Arabiya, because after fasting for a whole day, you want some caffeine and fake really fast. They call for the prayer, you can break your fast. I'm going to continue after breaking my fast.
Everyone helped themselves to the Emirati food that was spread out. I'm not gonna lie, the food is amazing, and some of which I have never had before. One thing I noticed is that they do love their rice, like us. But what made the iftar special to me is the community feel and the discussion we had with Mira, who encouraged us to ask questions about anything under the sun, with absolutely nothing to be considered offensive. And I, for one, learned a lot from this interaction. I'm getting more than what I expected, honestly. So much that I forgot Jruzz is still knee-deep in his photography challenge.
Where you been, man?
I know, I'm late, sorry. Yeah, but I got 3 shots here, so we're good.
And you got a friend.
Yeah, I have a friend with me.
What's up? So we finished the first section of the tour, and now we're heading to the mosque.
Inside the mosque, the Q&A session continues, this time focusing on faith. Topics related to the mosque, Islam, and Ramadan are discussed, and really helps a non-Muslim like me appreciate the beauty of Islam. I'm enjoying this. Jruzz is too, I think, but he also needs to keep in mind the photo challenge that he is in at the moment. So we're back here at the Bedouin Tent, and I didn't realize it's more alive here in the evening. The Bedouin is now serving the coffee he was making in the afternoon. See the hospitality here? I just love being here. And there's a falcon as well. You get to pet the falcon and you get to take a photo holding the falcon. It's a very cool experience right now. Hey, how are you doing?
I'm enjoying, bro, I'm enjoying.
How's the challenge? Challenge good?
I find it challenging, but I'm learning.
Excellent. Let's see. The tour guide is talking about the Bedouin way of life, And not only that, like the values that they have, how high their level of hospitality is, how they welcome you and how friendly they are. And it's just an eye-opening experience because you get to really understand where the values of the Emirati people are coming from. It's just amazing. This is such a full-on experience. Now we're headed to the camel section. We're gonna talk about camels now.
We actually have 4 different types of camels, but over here in the UAE, we generally only have the brown camel and the white camel.
Jruzz, what are you doing, man? Take photos. You've got a challenge, man. What are you doing? Jruzz, are you giving up? It's called the Ramadan challenge. What are you doing? So we're back here at the center, at the Majlis, where they are serving desserts. So there's a spread of Arabic sweets right here. We start with Dukaimat, which is an Emirati dessert. We've got cream caramel, mahlabiya, and my favorite, Ali. And I think the most important part of the tour, the Q&A session, because here you could ask any question, all of your thoughts and concerns about the UAE, Islam, you can ask here and you can have a respectful and free discussion of ideas. And it's so amazing. Hey, what's up, Jay? We just finished the Ramadan Iftar here at the SMCCU, that's Sheikh Mohammed Center for Cultural Understanding.
Yep.
And I had fun, I enjoyed it, I learned a lot.
too. Yeah, same here.
But how are you? How's the photo challenge that I gave you?
Yeah, photo challenge is challenging. How it's supposed to be.
Of course.
Yeah, it's a challenge. So it's supposed to be challenging. Yeah, you know, I find it really hard at the beginning. Tell a story in a photograph. You know, but after learning new things about their culture, about the religion, about Ramadan, and it becomes easier for me to create photos telling what's Ramadan in their perspective.
An Emirati perspective too.
Emirati perspective, especially.
So you think you got some cool photos?
I'm confident with that. So yeah, have a look, man.
Check out these amazing photos, I hope by Jruzz on today's Ramadan Photo Challenge. Through the experience brought by the Heritage Express and SMCCU, we have learned that Ramadan is inclusive. It welcomes participation but does not intend to isolate or promote exclusivity. It is not a burden, but rather a celebration that is looked forward to by the Islamic faithful. Ramadan is tradition and an expression of faith, and is also a time of unity, charity, and tolerance. It is also about family, and most of all, it is a reminder to do good, to be good, to love people, and to love God. This is what this whole experience has taught us. Now this is what Ramadan is in our eyes. By the way, if you've reached this far, thank you so much, and I hope you appreciated the video. Do write a comment, give me your feedback, and like if you liked it. Now, I would like to thank Heritage Express, the Sheikh Mohammed Center for Cultural Understanding, for giving us this opportunity to check out this place and experience the tours. I'd like to thank Kasim, Shaima, Abdullah, Lyle, and the rest of the crew here at the SMCCU. If you have time, do check them out. All right? Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.